Assalamualaikum and hi, I back to Mr. Ali Nawari Hassan and everyone. So basically my name is Siti Nur Afira binti Rosadi and my matrix number is 153982. So basically today what I want to share to you guys is about my journey and what was actually I received, which is like the skills that I got from my internship that I go on 8 August 2022 until 28 January 2023. So basically, my supervisor at the company was Puan Siti Nur Akila Shafika binti Muhammad Erwan, and the company that I go for my internship is Maju Karisma Enterprise. So first of all, I would like to So before I start my presentation, I would like to say thank you to Maju Charisma Enterprise for accepting me to go and having my internship there. And I also want to say thank you to Mr. Ali Nawari Hassan for the guide that he gives to us. So let's start our presentation with the background of the company. So Maju Charisma Enterprise was established on 8 January 2008 by Holding G2 Grade. Mainly, they are provided services that are related to construction services. So the CEO of the company was Ulil Zuhairi bin Sheikh Ali. At the early of establishment, the company are focusing on subcontract from the contractor that giving their trust on MKE's capability. The experience gained by the company increased the confidence of the company to improve their grade to G5. With the strong financial, then the company are increased to grade G5 on 2021. The mission that was The missions of Maju Charisma Enterprise is to provide quality service to client as required. So the current project for the company is UITM Pematang Pau. It was about the interlocking tiles. Moreover, we also have the current project at MRSM Balik Pulau. So let's continue to which department that I go for during my internship. So the department that I go for is finance department. So a little bit about finance department at our company is we are actually only have 2 persons in charge. Including me, it will be 3 persons in charge in finance department. It is because we are hiring external accountant to do our financial report. So let's look what we are actually doing as a finance department person. So the main duties that I doing as an internship student is payroll, which I will calculate the wages of employees and contribute KWSP and SOCSO through the system. So in the middle of the month, I will actually handle on the payment of advance salary to the employee. So the advance salary payment will be made by cash or online transfer. At the end of the month, I will handle the payment of the salary. Basically, on date of 29 or 30, we will collect the punch card and start calculating. It is to ease and the payment can be made earlier. The payment will be made within the first week of the month. So before day 15 of next month, the company need to make a payment of KWSP and SOCSO. It is because late payment will be charged. It called FCLB, that stand for Faedah Caruman Lewat Bayar. So next, the additional duties that I do as an accounting student at finance department, I also do budgeting, which help to calculate profit or loss for one project. Like I also do a biller, which prepare an invoice in order to claim. And then the last thing that I do is prepare CA form and get approval from bank. So actually the purpose of CA form is to verify our financial condition at the company by bank. So the bank will verify whether our company is in a good position or not. So let's continue with the soft skills that I want to point out during my internship. So the first one is I learned how to communicate formally and professionally in working life. So in the training phase, it becomes one of the opportunities for the trainee to ignore shyness and communicate confidently. It is because people cannot trust you if you do not speak confidently. The tips that I learned on how to speak confidently is know the things that you are going to talk in details. Make sure you know better than your client. It is to ensure good communication that can lead to achieve great finding. Next is problem solving through budgeting. So basically, um, one of the project need us to solve the problem through budgeting. So what me and my supervisor do is we are having our discussion and we are trying to deduct all the expenses involved in that project. The decision that needs to be made is to withdraw from the project or continue but need to bear the losses. After the calculation have been finalized, my supervisor and I try to cut the cost by reducing the number of employees. However, the number of employee left is not enough to make the project ended successfully. Hence, the company decide to discuss with the owner of the project to make adjustment as the company need to follow the minimum salary to employee which costed 1,500 per person. In this issue, I am able to learn how to forecast the expenses and find another solution before withdraw from the project. The third soft skill that I got from this internship is teamwork skills. It is very important in order to ease decision making. This type of skills is applied when Perkeso and EPF is coming for reminding about the area's payment of contract employee. Hence, my supervisor and I need to do research and find a solution on how to solve these issues and point out to the director. When handling these issues, me and my supervisor are divided tasks because we need to prepare document needed by Perkeso and EPF staff in a short time. Hence, the problem solved easily according to the time given. We are also receive some deduction for the late payments penalty as we have good teamwork by always discuss the solution together and communicate with Perkeso staff. As an intern student who stay in SME company, we actually need to help each other in order to reduce each other burden. Okay, so the last soft skills that I get from the internship is self-management skills. Basically, self-management skills that I got is when I need to make a decision when my supervisor was not exist because she is absent, then I need to make my own decision, and I also need to find things to do when I was in a free time because in a internship time I actually need to learn a lot of things because it can help me in the future. So I am not only learn about the things that happen in financial department, I also learn on the construction that was be our main activities for the company. That's all from me. Thank you for giving your attention. So this is a quote from um, someone, which is internship is just like a footprints in the sand. Each step signifies the journey taken.